Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got an incredibly fascinating topic that bridges the gap between ancient viruses and modern neuroscience. In this video, we'll dive into the captivating world of how ancient viruses hidden in our DNA might just be playing a surprising role in the development of neurodegenerative diseases like dementia. But before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our mind-expanding content. Now, let's jump right in. We're talking about endogenous retroviruses, remnants of viruses from ages past that have nestled themselves within our very own genetic code. Recent research published in the esteemed journal Nature Communications suggests a potential link between these ancient viral fragments and the progression of neurodegenerative disorders like dementia. It turns out these dormant viral relics might not just be collecting dust, they could be influencing the spread of those protein clusters that are commonly associated with various forms of dementia. Now, these retroviruses aren't the initiators of neurodegeneration, but they might be the fuel that intensifies the fire. Two specific endogenous retroviruses, known as HERV-W and HERV-K, have been identified as potentially aiding in the transport of something called tau aggregates. These aggregates are like tiny protein clumps that tend to make appearances in the brains of individuals with Alzheimer's and other related disorders. HERV-W and HERV-K might just be the secret accomplices that help these tau aggregates move from one cell to another. So, how does this all work? Well, the viral proteins from these retroviruses seem to be acting as transport mediators. Imagine them as molecular couriers that hop onto cell membranes and the membranes of extracellular vesicles. Now, these vesicles are like tiny bubbles our cells naturally release. And the viral proteins? They're essentially the key to making these bubbles deliver their cargo, those tau aggregates, more effectively. This process mimics how viruses themselves fuse with host cells, and it's this fusion that might be enhancing the spread of these aggregates. Now, you might be wondering, what can we do with this newfound knowledge? Well, it opens up some exciting avenues for potential therapies. Researchers are looking at two main approaches. First, they're exploring the idea of selectively silencing the expression of these endogenous retroviruses. This could essentially put a halt to their activity. Another intriguing strategy involves neutralizing the viral proteins themselves. This could be done using something as clever as antibodies. The implications of this research are huge, and they're not stopping here. Scientists believe that individuals with dementia and tau aggregates might carry higher levels of these antibodies. If researchers can isolate and replicate these antibodies using cutting-edge biotechnological methods, a passive vaccine could potentially be in the works. And that's not all. They're also investigating antiviral drugs that could potentially stop the spread of these protein aggregates. And there you have it, folks. The fascinating link between ancient viruses hidden in our DNA and the development of neurodegenerative diseases. It's a groundbreaking discovery that's opening up exciting possibilities for future treatments and interventions. So, if you found this video as mind-blowing as we did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow curious minds. And remember, if you want to stay up to date with all things science, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.